The world ended a long time ago. We just haven't noticed, because we're too busy checking our notifications. In the modern age, we don't measure our lives in seasons or memories anymore. We measure them in output. We've turned our existence into a series of metrics: steps taken, emails sent, content consumed. We are running on an invisible treadmill, chasing a finish line that moves 10 feet further away every time we take a step. We call it being productive. We call it staying ahead. But if you listen closely to the hum of the city, or the white noise of your own bedroom at 3 a.m., you'll hear it. A low, vibrating frequency. That is the sound of a generation burning out in total silence. We were told that technology would free us, that the devices in our pockets and the automation in our offices would give us back our time. We were promised the 4-day work week, the leisurely afternoon, the hobby we finally had time for. Instead, we used that freed up time to do more work. We've optimized ourselves into a corner. We treat our brains like processors. If they aren't running at 100% capacity, we feel like we're failing. We feel guilty for a gap in our calendar. We feel anxious when we sit on a park bench without a podcast playing in our ears. We have reached a point where the simple act of existing feels like a waste of resources. But a forest doesn't grow by being optimized. A river doesn't flow by being efficient. Life is inherently messy, slow, and, most importantly, non-linear. The silent burnout isn't a crash. It's a slow erosion. It's the feeling of being tired, even after 8 hours of sleep. It's the inability to read a book for more than 10 minutes without checking your phone. It's the strange, hollow sensation that even when you are relaxing, you are actually just waiting for the next task to start. We are starving for stillness. Not the stillness of a screen that is frozen, but the stillness of a mind that has stopped trying to solve a problem. We've forgotten that doing nothing is not a luxury. It is a biological necessity. Your brain is not a machine. It is an organ. And like any organ, it needs periods of total inactivity to repair the damage of the day. Here is the great paradox. The most productive thing you can do today is absolutely nothing. When you sit in silence, without a goal, without a screen, and without a plan, your brain enters what psychologists call the default mode network. This is where creativity is born. This is where your subconscious sorts through the chaos of your life and begins to make sense of it. The greatest ideas in history didn't come from a deep work session or a high-speed brainstorming meeting. They came to people who were staring at a wall, or walking through a garden, or sitting by a window watching the rain. Doing nothing isn't wasting time. It is reclaiming space. It is the act of putting a fence around your soul and telling the world, you cannot have this part of me. So, here is your challenge. Put the phone in another room, close the laptop, sit in a chair, and just stay there. You will feel the itch, the digital phantom limb. You will feel the urge to check something or fix something. That is the burnout talking. That is the machine. trying to pull you back into the treadmill. Don't move. Let the boredom wash over you. Let it be uncomfortable. Because on the other side of that discomfort is the real. We don't need more hacks. We don't need more systems. We just need to remember how to be still. Because the world isn't going to stop spinning just because you decided to take a breath. In fact, it might finally start looking beautiful again